Hello everyone, I invite you to every Wednesday cryptocurrency review. Let's start by checking the current situation on BTC and the USDT pair, taking into account the one-day time frame. First, we will use the yellow line to mark the downward trend lines from which the price has gone up, while locally using the blue lines we can determine the upward trend channel in which the BTC price is currently located. Moreover, it is worth mentioning that the price has recently moved above the moving average of 200, returning to the strong upward trend, and it is important that it maintains this trend now. Now we can move on to marking support areas in the event of a correction. And here, first of all, it is worth marking the support zone from $28,072 to $27,460. But when we fall below this zone, we may see a drop to the area of the second zone from $26,849 to $25,987, and then we have strong support at $24,861. Looking the other way, we can determine resistance locations in a similar way using the fib retracement tool. And as we can see, the price is struggling to stay at the resistance level of $28,377. We still have a strong resistance zone from $29,211 to $30,365, which rejected a strong upward movement. Only when we get out of this zone and it is positively tested will the path towards a strong resistance at $31,866. Please pay attention to the CHOP index, which indicates that most of the energy has been used. On the RSI indicator, we are moving in the upper part of the range, but there is room for the price to go slightly higher after this recovery. Also, the stock indicator shows that there is still some room left for the continuation of the movement. As the second chart in today's review, we will check ETH in pair with USDT, also on a one-day time frame. First, we can use the blue lines to mark the upward trend channel in which the price is currently moving in the lower range. We also see that the ETH price made a negative attempt to break out of the blue EMA cross 200 line, remaining in a downward trend. Now let's move on to marking the support places. We will use the trend-based fib retracement tool to mark supports. And as you can see, the price remains at the lower limit of the current support zone from $1,664 to $1,551. But if we fall below this zone, the price may exit the channel below and return to the vicinity of the strong support zone from $1,389 to $1,184. Looking to the second one, we see that the price has rebounded from the resistance level at $1,734 for the second time. Only when it is overcome will we move towards the next resistance levels at $1,891 and then $2,017. Then the price will move towards the very strong resistance zone of $2,143 to $2,321. The CHOP index indicates that energy has been consumed. The stock indicator shows that we have a lot of room to enter an upward movement. Also on the RSI, we are moving in the lower part of the range, which has created room for new increases. Going further, we will check the MKR pair to USDT chart on a one-day time frame. First, we will use blue lines to mark the upward trend channel, which contains data around the additional range. Going forward, the point of support will be marked in the event of a larger correction. And here, the first one is our support zone from $1,404 to $1,539. Then the zone at the border from $1,292 to $1,209, and then there is a strong shock near the support level at $967. On the other hand, the price reached the important resistance zone from $1,476 to $1,565, from which it was rejected. However, if you manage to get out of this zone, it will be in the second zone from $1,773 to $1,864. Please check the CHOP index, which indicates that we have a lot of energy at the exit of the movement. The RSI indicator, which is visible near the outer area, making it difficult to determine the direction. But when displayed on the stock indicator, to display a rebound to the exit of the border and the original exit from the place because the price went higher. The last one in today's list is the link chart and pair with USDT on a one-day time frame. First, we will use blue lines to mark the downward trend channel in which the price is moving upwards, while locally there is an upward trend line visible, along which the price is climbing. As we can see, it also managed to return to a strong upward trend after emerging higher from EMA cross 200, which is important for the price to maintain this level now. Going further, we can move on to marking support areas when the price returns to correction, and here we can see the support zone from $7.05 to $6.61, which also contains the previously mentioned 200 moving average. Then we have the second zone from $6.17 to $5.53. Followed by strong support at $4.74. Looking the other way, we see that the price has bounced off the important resistance zone from $7.78 to $8.58, which it has no strength to break yet. There is still a strong resistance at $9.65, which the price must overcome and test positive before moving further upwards. Please look at the CHOP index, which indicates that we have a lot of energy for the upcoming move. The RSI shows a return to the middle of the range, which creates room for a new upward move, while the stock indicator has rebounded to the lower limit and we have a visible upward movement with energy for it. I wish the price would go up a little higher. Technical analysis is provided by a third party and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.